All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're looking at a pretty fascinating strategy for YouTube, one that basically flips the entire creator model right on its head. We're going to rethink the path forward for, say, 2026, and really focus on building an asset, not just a personal brand.
And this right here, this is the core idea for everything we're about to cover. The future isn't really about being famous, it's about being smart. It's about being strategic with your time and your effort. It's all about creating leverage. So where do we even begin? Well, we start by tearing down one of the biggest myths in the entire creator economy, the myth of visibility.
Okay, look at this, because this is so important. Most creators, probably you included, are out there chasing visibility, just hoping to be seen everywhere. But the real goal, it isn't just being seen, it's having a system for distribution. It's having a repeatable process that gets your content to the right people every single time. One is just hope, the other is a rock-solid strategy.
And when you're constantly chasing that visibility, it is so easy to fall right into what we can call the personality trap. Think about it. The moment your channel becomes all about you, your face, your personality, you've kind of signed up for a whole host of problems. You've got camera anxiety. You're limited to where you can actually film. There's personal brand risk. One wrong move and whoops, there goes your reputation. But the big one, the one that gets almost everybody, is the burnout from constantly having to perform and be on. The faceless model just gets rid of all that baggage.
So this is the big mental shift we have to make. The objective changes completely. This is not about becoming a famous personality. No, it's about being an architect and methodically building a piece of valuable digital infrastructure, a real asset that goes to work for you. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Digital infrastructure. Sounds a little corporate, right? So what does that actually mean when we're talking about YouTube? Let's break it down.
First up, and this one is absolutely key, it's scalable. Because the content doesn't depend on you being in front of a camera. Your personal time and energy are no longer the bottleneck. You can create more, faster, without burning yourself out.
Second, and this is huge, it's transferable. Just let that sink in for a second. Try to sell a YouTube channel that's all about your personality. It's nearly impossible. But a channel that's built on a system, well, now you've got a business. You have a sellable asset that you can pass on to someone else.
And third, it's asset-based. This is where the real magic happens. Every video you create isn't just a flash in the pan. It's like you're planting a seed. It's a digital asset that actually grows and compounds in value over time, generating views and income for years to come.
And the system to do all this, it's actually really straightforward. 4 steps. You script everything out, you batch the production, do all your similar tasks at once, you outsource the stuff you're not good at or don't want to do, like editing, and finally, you automate the distribution. See? It's a content factory, not a moody art studio.
So this all boils down to a fundamental choice. It's a choice every single creator is making, whether they realize it or not. Are you playing the fame game, or are you playing the asset game?
The person chasing fame is always on a treadmill, right? They're hunting for that next viral hit. It's all about hype, and it is exhausting. The asset builder, though, is focused on something totally different. They're building a library of content where each piece adds to the long-term, compounding value of the entire channel. It really is the difference between hunting for your next meal every single night and planting a garden that feeds you for years.
And I want you to let that sink in. A library of valuable, evergreen content will continue to pay dividends long after the buzz from one viral video has disappeared. Hype is fleeting. A solid library is durable.
This is really the bottom line, isn't it? The two paths are crystal clear, and they lead to very different destinations. And hey, neither path is inherently right or wrong, but you absolutely have to know which one you're on.
And that brings us to our final point. This is maybe the most powerful principle that makes this entire approach actually click into place.
And why is that? Because motivation is an emotion. It's fickle. It comes, it goes. You can't rely on feeling inspired to build something substantial. A system, on the other hand, is just a process. It works whether you feel like it or not. It's the engine that allows you to show up consistently and build that asset library, day in and day out. So as we wrap up here, this is the question I want to leave you with. When you think about your own projects, what is the real end goal? Are you chasing that temporary spotlight of hype, or are you quietly, methodically building an asset that will actually last? The choice is yours.